Welcome back to CC's Garage. Today, I'm going to be working on Silverado again. As you can see, the passenger door is open, and the reason for that is, and I've already started pulling a couple of things out of my way. Need to clean all this junk out of the truck, but this window, I've had a problem with it for a while. It'll decide it'll go down one day, another day it won't. Today it decided to go down, stop right there, and not go back up. Well, I've had in here's a new motor, regulator, and all for it that I just hadn't put on yet. Well, it's been raining, I want to get it done. So, which this will be the third, fourth one that I've put on this side. Not going to jinx the driver's side, but I've been lucky there. Usually what happens, the first one, the cable broke, the factory one. The rest of them have just done like this, have just quit working. I've gone in there before and re-greased the cable, got it to work again. So today I'm going to just start doing that. I mean, it's pretty simple. 7mm socket. I'm going to use my little Milwaukee cordless. Let's see if I can get you set up here to kind of watch what I'm doing. Of course, I wait till the sun's out real good before I start filming anything. Okay, now try to stay out of your way as I do this. One, and then down here underneath is the second one that holds that door panel on. I did forget to get one thing. Let's see if I can use a screwdriver and or a key. Got to pop this cover out. To get clearance. Then there's another screw. Let's see. Right in here behind the armrest. Now you don't have to have a little impact gun. It just makes it quicker. Then you come in. Lift up, pull out. And there's a few clips on the back here that are holding speakers in. The door light. And I've put an aftermarket speaker in this door because factory one's blown. And the big thing to do is, since I know how I wired it, is I know the black and white goes to the negative on the speaker and the solid black goes to the positive. Now, get you over here a little better sight. You've got 1, 2, 3 bolts, 4, 5, 6 bolts all total holding the regulator in. But, and you can see the one right here, there's screws, one here and then one back here that hold the glass to the regulator. Now this one I'm going to be able to get to with the socket and the 1/4-inch impact. This one, since the window's not down any farther, I'm going to have to go grab me a ratchet or a wrench, and I'll probably just get a gear wrench with a flexible head. So hold on a minute and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I had to go a couple times. First time I got cardboard, probably about that thick, it wouldn't work. So I went back and I just got me a new Milwaukee tool. So where I got it, the cardboard was thinner. I got it put in there to hold the window back. Now, we'll go ahead and throw the window switch back on here for a minute. I've got the power on, and let's just see what the regulator decides to do now. See? If you look, watch. So now it's working again. So all it was is it binds up. I don't know what's causing it or anything else like that, except maybe moisture getting into it on the cables. Let's see, that would be the top. Yeah, there's some trash down here on the bottom pieces. I don't see any rust, anything. But I've got a new one. I'm just going to take this out and maybe later clean it up and put it back in. So let me get the power unhooked from it. We'll get the new one, go back in. Okay, finally got the windows secured up. I had a couple of phone calls, so I was gone for a few minutes. Let me get that right there. Now, the glass will be sitting down in these, so you want to make sure as you put it in that it basically, it goes in like this. So what you'll do is you'll first come in with this side. Well, and to me, this is the worst part of it, is getting this back in the door. So that'll go in like so. I need to pull these new bolts out. Three and four. Get this. Okay. And you gotta watch out, or it could end up between the glass and the outside of the door first. So, 2, 3, 4 nuts. Okay. On the bottom of this one, it's just studs. So we'll go ahead and set this one in place. Whoop, I almost messed up where it is. We'll hang it on that top part, then we'll get the stud in place. And you're just going to start everything loosely to start off with. Let me move. See if I can get you into a little bit better angle here of what I'm doing. So you got one stud there. one of the bolts goes up here. Just like this. And you're going to do another one. You're going to come up here, get that in, that tire, and then down on the bottom. Well, now this is a little tricky to do one-handed. So see, I keep having that bottom pop out, or the top pop out as I put the bottom in here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take this nut and bolt and go ahead and start it in here. Maybe. Like I said, doing this one-handed is kind of hard. So let me get the camera back over here. I got the bolt started, and by the time I got the bolt started, the stud come right into place down here on the bottom. Now, go ahead and hook the motor back up there. I need one of these bolts to go back in here. And I'll pull one of the bolts out up here I did not need to do. So we'll go ahead and get that back in place. Okay. Now, next thing I want to do is I'm going to cut the power back on the truck, and we're going to raise the window lift back up to where I can get the screws to hold the glass in. And you're going to hear the beeping here for a second. Let's see. Yep. And I tried to use the driver's door switch, but it won't work without the passenger side controller hooked up. So, what we're doing is we're taking, I don't know how well you can see it, just running these up to the point where they start catching the glass. So, oh, wrong button. Okay, well, that didn't work. Pull my pieces of cardboard out. And okay. Okay, both of those are in place. I'm going to turn down the torque on this to 1. That way I don't over squeeze it and break the glass. one more to go in there. Okay. So, new motor's in. Goes down. Goes back up, but now this is interesting. This is setting all the way down on the clips on both of these, and you can see on the glass that this area on the new one doesn't go quite as far down. So I'm wondering if that's been part of my issue, is just that it's been overextending the motor all this time. It goes all the way down and all the way back up. So hopefully this one will last me about, at least as long as the other ones have. They usually last me about a year, maybe two. I did notice when I got the door panel pulled off, and I laid it somewhere over here, this piece of plastic that goes, how does it go here? Well, it goes somewhere back over in here. Evidently, not like that, not like that. It's got to be something like so. Yeah, it goes back in here like this, and you can see there's a piece missing. So what I'll do is I will take and put the door panel back on. I'll put the screw back in there. I'll get the rest of the door panel secured, and then I'll get me some 2-part epoxy, and I'll come back and I will glue that and probably fill in this hole. That way it won't break out again. But I appreciate you watching CC's Garage. My next video, if everything goes right, will be around the Sun Car Show coming up this weekend. So I'm going to go up there and try to film a bunch of it. And they're also having the Rats at the Beaver, which is the Beaver Bar in Merle's Inlet. So I'm going to try to film some of that also. So again, I appreciate you watching for CC's Garage. Please like, share, subscribe, and let your friends know. Hey, I'll be happy if you just subscribe and you only watch once. Prefer more. If you got any constructive criticism, let me know. If there's something you think I could do different, let me know. But again, thank you for watching and have a good day.